All right, Scorpios. Happy Motivational Monday to each and every one of you all Scorpios. I'm talking to you if you have Scorpio anywhere in your birth chart. Let's go, Scorpios. Let's see what your cards have to say. So, as we learned in your Motivational Monday readings are an extension of Sunday's readings, by the way. So, this is for the 12th of February through the 12th of March, right? So, this is the year of wealth, but a large portion of this year is going to be about purging, right? So you're a water sign. All water signs are emotions. So somebody's going to have to learn how to purge the emotional attachment to certain things that you were once attached to, and move on, and just recognize that some energies, they're not being completely honest about things. And as you continue to move on, and source is rewarding you for being able to decide how quickly you can move on from some things. Yeah, the better off somebody will be. Here we have the Magician card. Very clear messages are going to come through to you about some things. Here we have the Magician card, the Three of Cups, the King of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and also the King of Pentacles. Here we have the Magician card here. Here we also have the Three of Cups. We also have the King of Swords, right? So you're sitting on your throne of your thinking, right? So somebody is definitely now wide awake, taking action, feeling that you've taken your power back. Finally, somebody's taking their power back. Here we also have the Four of Wands. I definitely see somebody, there's cake involved, right? So you could be celebrating something, but cake is involved. Somebody's moving on from something. Here we also have the Five of Wands. You could just be celebrating being in the light, like being aware of something now. It, like I said in your previous reading, it looked like somebody wasn't telling you to hold something. It could be a fire sign that wasn't telling you everything. But, making you aware of everything. And so, again, before you go into things, happily all excited, oh, my God, such and such and such and such. Whoa, cowpo. Somebody's learned that in the past. Don't do it, because when people aren't telling you everything, you're going to have to rely on your meditation, your prayer and your meditation to help you. But this is what I see you moving towards. Nine of Pentacles and also the King of Pentacles. Everything doesn't have to be so intense, Scorpio, moving forward. And I'm talking to you wherever Scorpio is in your birth chart. So, because I have Scorpio in my birth chart, I'm talking to me too. Yay! Like I said, Source is saying to you, be very, very aware of situations around you when people are not telling you everything. They're not telling you everything ahead of time. They're withholding certain information. They're just going along with the flow, kind of sort of thing. Just lukewarm. They're going along. And see, when we learn about the number 11, 11 is a master number. It symbolizes light. It means get off the fence. It means get off the fence and step into your own light. So just because you could be around other people who are going along with other people's flow and they're not telling you everything, Source is like, I'm going to make sure you protect it and don't get all caught up in a bunch of mess. So, yeah. Some people sit back and they just wait, but then they come back later on. Oh, I knew you would come through this. I just knew it. I knew. No, you need to get back on the, you need to go back on the riding the fence side. Going on back over there. I knew you would come through. I was praying for you. No, you were actually praying on me. There's a difference, right? You were praying on me, hoping and praying that, okay, if I seem like I'm just a neutral energy in all of this, Source is saying those days are over. Those days are over. People who sit back and just... So anyway, here we have the Three of Wands. Here we have the Five of Swords, the Nine of Wands. Here we have the Knight of Swords, and everything is fine, and Nine of Cups, right? So now you can take your leap of faith into your own future. Nine of Wands, again, you're in the light about something, about two situations in particular. Somebody is saying, hey, I've learned whatever, and depending on how confusing it was. See, so for some people, because you're in the light, you just kind of sitting back and thinking about it like, okay. But depending on how long, because I'm looking at long and arduous journey, depending on how long something was going on, you may, if you're fixated on something, you could be looking back like this for a long time. This right here, remember, time is relative. So you could be looking back at Five of Swords for a long time. When Source is saying, no, I need you to move away from something. I need you to stop talking about it, and I need you to move on. I need you to get focused, because King of Pentacles and King of Swords is waiting for you. Your throne of your money and your throne of your power and intellect are waiting for you. So the longer you keep talking about it and you keep bringing that spirit into your universe, it's taking up space, right? Here we have everything is fine. So it's just saying to you, everything is fine. So move on. Here we also have the Nine of Cups. So this is your wishes being fulfilled. You're having more. That's what I'm seeing, somebody in celebratory mode, because some wishes have been fulfilled, right? So Like I said, even when in your celebratory mode, Source, let me sit down and get my answers from you, because I'm not revisiting this anymore. I'm moving on, towards a life that's waiting for me. I don't want to go through like this, anything else like this ever again. I don't want to go through anything else like this, whatever it is, because I'm seeing a lot of sword and a lot of wands action here. So that is traumatic. I never want to go through that again. So you can be receiving some clear messages, whether they're being downloaded through your dreams. And usually, if you're saying I don't remember my dreams, it's time to probably start listening to water sounds in the background. So you'll start remembering your dreams. You'll start remembering that first thought when you first wake up in the morning. What was the first thought that came through my mind, to my mind? Source is saying, okay, that's what you need to journal. Here we have the 9 of Wands. Again, 999. Something is definitely over. 999. Here we also have the 3 of Pentacles. Everything is lining up perfectly for you. That's why I talk about staying in faith and staying in faith. And then here we have the Ace of Wands. So yeah, Source is saying somebody's definitely going to be celebrating something. 3 and Ace of Wands. Somebody's celebrating something. Your third eye is now wide open about everything. Here we have Knight of Wands. There's that number 8 again. Get away from energies who have succumbed to passive and powerless behavior, and stay away from bullying energies, egotistical, materialistic, forceful types of energies. Stay away from them. Here we have the 2 of Pentacles, because even being connected to them ruins your reputation. Even being connected to them ruins your reputation. It has an effect on some people, like living on the edge. I mean, I don't know. So you have to decide. But the more room you make in your universe for just even staying connected to those types of energies, like I said, there are going to be some people who don't want to work. And this is how it affects your money. There'll be some people who don't even want to work with you. They don't want to be connected to you because of who you're connected to. So that will affect your King of Pentacles. Yeah, you may experience 9 of Pentacles, financial independence, but you're trying to get to King of Pentacles because it's not only the wealthiest card in the deck in terms of money, but it's also wealthiest card in the deck where people look at you, they say they want to invest in you. You got a project you want to do? Okay, we want to invest in Scorpio because we know Scorpio has some good connections. They got solid connections. Nobody wants to go into business where people are like, okay, I'm not sure they dealing with that snake. Got to constantly be, that's 24 hours in a day. How much time you got to spend thinking about what snake, is associated with you. So Source is definitely cleaning house. Here we also have the Princess of Swords here. So that's what you're getting yourself ready for. I mean, there's some new energies, like I said, that definitely see you as a person who likes to say locked in and laser focused. Here we go again with all this fire energy. Some energies were definitely trying to burn you. They were definitely trying to set a trap, burn somebody, and not telling you everything. Would have messed your whole program up. So it's needed to get you away from that. I'm telling you, it's gonna make oh my gosh, it's gonna make so much sense as to, you go to a company that has a high turnover rate, right? And people are like, oh my God, this is a dream job, until you find like it's a high turnover rate. Nobody wants to stay in that department. Nobody wants to stay with that company. Nobody wants to stay with that person, place, of things. It's a high turnover rate. It's going to make sense as to why some people flee. And we're not even talking about because of rumors. We're just talking about because there is no change. You're dealing with energies that operate in fear. They don't operate in faith, right? So they have to constantly they live by fear. They got to keep burning people's reputation, Scorpio. Somebody will learn and they'll justify it. Oh yeah, because that's what happened. I don't have to look out for anybody because that's what happened to me. They will justify it right in this, like, get away. Here we have the Knight of Wands. So again, the only person that can save you is you. So Source is trying to tell you to stay away from those types of energies. Some people learn, like I said, after the first time. They say, okay, I need to stay away from those types of energies. Some people, it takes time after time after time, after situation after situation, because they don't learn the spirit. So make sure you're one who learns the spirit, the type of spirit that's like that type of energy. Make sure you learn the spirit, of that. These are the same cards, by the way, but make sure you learn that type of spirit. And the type of spirit is energies that they operate in haste. They have this scattered energies. They're frustrated easily. They will try to delay they'll try to delay, blessings in people's lives. They try to be a burden in people's lives. They're trying to ruin. It's just, You know the type. Anyway, here we have Page of Cups. So some good news is coming across your path. Good news is coming across your path after you have been possibly lamenting over something. It's time. It's about time for some good news. Some of your wishes are being fulfilled. So you have 3 and 5, which is 8. So we also have 9 of Cups again. A lot of your wishes are being fulfilled, but first somebody had to physically, emotionally move on from something. 6 and 2 of Cups, which is 8 of Cups, right? So 3 and 5 is 8 of Cups. We got 9, 9. We have 8 and 8, right? So the good news, like I said, coming through is about 2 types of situations in particular that Source told you been telling you to physically get away from. Everything is going to change when you move on from those things. But again, you know, when I'm reading cards and I'm looking at the fixed signs, the mutable signs, the cardinal signs, I can see exactly what it is from the outside looking in. But you have to experience it in your physical, that vehicle, your physical body, to say, okay, I need to raise my frequency and see that I need to physically get away from certain people. But again, for people, places, or things. But again, this is ruled by, somebody could have Virgo or Gemini somewhere in their birth chart. This is ruled by Mercury. But somebody is like still trying to learn lessons. Like still, like how many more lessons do you need to be burned out, like stressed out? That's the intensity of it. Everything doesn't have to be intense. I'm telling you, everything doesn't have to be intense, Scorpio. It just doesn't. So she's trying to help somebody to live a softer life. Like everything doesn't have to be, you know, to the max before somebody says, okay, I got to learn some more lessons. And Source is sending you every kind of lesson under the sun to get away from certain energies. So I definitely, this Knight of Swords, I definitely feel like, because somebody may have thought, because these energies burn other people's reputation, that people fled in fear. But like I'm saying in this card right here, people are not fleeing in fear. People are moving on in faith. There's a difference. So true offering. So true offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. That's why I always talk about closing out cycles in love with everybody. Doesn't matter who it is, close it out in love. Some people can't do it. Oh my God, you don't know how they ruined my life. When really it's you looking at yourself saying, I don't know, I'm mad at myself for staying so long after Source sent me every sign under the sun. This is right here, messages. Source sent you every message. And that's all of us. Here we have, I am at peace with my past. That's right. Make peace with your past and say, okay, Source, I hear you loud and clear now. I'm on the move. I'm not running from anything. I'm just not being attached to something. I don't even want to be attached to that. So, but somebody's still sitting around. Here we have affirmations for strength. All obstacles in my path are being cleared. I am stronger than yesterday. I am brave. I am courageous. I learn from my mistakes. Failure is a farce. All effort is testing. I rise above all that stands in my way. Improvement is my only concern. That's it. Improvement is my only concern. That's it. That's it. That's it. So, all right. All right. All right. All right. All right. You deserve the best, the absolute best, right? So again, somebody's prayer life is increased, but so has someone's meditation life. All right, I think that's it. So look out for some good news, like I said before, coming your way. But the bigger news is the lesson that you learn as you continue to move on and in celebratory mode. And like I said, you deserve the absolute best, but stay away from the energies that's on the fence. Just stay away from them. They're almost worse than the ones with the swords in their hand or the blowtorch, because they're waiting for something. They waiting. I gotta see how things turn out to decide how I'm gonna proceed and move forward. So 11:11, I am awakening. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you to wake up to who you truly are. 1111. That's right. That's what I have for you, Scorpios. And like I said, the number 12, we already saw the number for the number 11 for Sunday. You may be watching this on Sunday. Videos usually go up a day in advance, right? In some parts of the world, they go up on the actual day in other parts of the world. But if you're seeing it a day in advance or on the actual day, like I said, make a choice. It's a choice to wake up on the light side or the bright side of just life in general, no matter what the situation is. That's what I have for you. Like I said, keep on praying and meditating and wait until you receive those answers, because Source is trying to make somebody very wealthy this year and more powerful than you had. But I feel like Source had to put you around some energies that abuse their power. They may have looked like they had the money on the outside, but they abuse their power. And Source is saying, I'm going to show you what it looks like to really not have to look over your shoulders and be rich. That's what I have for you, and I will see you all on Midweek Wednesday. Bye.